Welcome back, my undead. I am Graveyard, and today we have the Black Ops 6 Zombies Killstreak tier list. Now, I'll be completely honest, this one is, pretty obvious. All the kill streaks in this game are really good. They are designed that way. They are basically a Hail Mary get out of jail free card most of the time. So that's just how they're designed. So all of them are going to be fairly good to really OP. So the lowest we're going to go on this tier list is C. I mean, C really doesn't even really need to be there. It could just be S to B. But I think there is at least one that goes in C here from my experience. So, well, we'll see what happens. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe especially. And yeah, here we go. Starting out with Hellstorm. Hellstorm is decent in this game in zombies. It'll take out, all the zombies that you shoot at, except, I swear to God, it will not one-shot manglers later rounds. And it does, like, crap all to abominations and amalgams. I think it does way better to amalgams, but I swear to God, it does like almost nothing to abominations when I use it anyways. So I mean, it's good for manglers. Like, it'll probably kill them, and if it doesn't, it'll take a big chunk of their health. But oftentimes when you're shooting it, you can't tell from the red dots above if it's a mangler or just a regular zombie or whatever. Since that's sort of an issue, I'm gonna give it a B. I do think it's on the lower end of the kill streak list here, so it's definitely B. It does its job. It kills all the zombies, and you become immune once you pull out one of these. So it's a good, oh crap, I should just use this because I have nothing else to use type of thing, and then it'll kill all the zombies around you, and then good. The next one, okay, I mean, it's so obvious I can't even sugarcoat it or even pretend like it's something else. This is the best one in the game, the Mangler injection. Or mutant injection, I mean, which, I mean, it's the same thing, but this is the most OP weapon device in the entire game that does the most damage in the entire game, the melee in this mode. This is what you use during, evacs. This is what you need to, you don't need it, but if you use this, you're guaranteed to, exfil successfully. Because all you do is spam your melee on the boss that spawns, right? Like the amalgam or the abomination, and there's no problem, there's no trouble. It lasts so long, and you're invincible. And it's also amazing for the terminus boss. It does so much damage, which I think people are not talking about. If you do it on the last phase, just spam the cannon on the terminus boss, and you'll destroy it very fast, like instantly. So it's very good. The only thing I'll say is it's a little glitchy when you're too close to the abomination or amalgam. When he's trying to pull you in, sometimes it just won't activate, and it'll pull you out of it. And sometimes you'll even use for mangler injection, which sucks. So a bit glitchy, but it is definitely the best one in the game. It's so OP, and it's fun running around as the mangler. The next one, the chopper gunner, it's S, obviously. This is the second best one in the entire game. Arguably could be best. These are like on equal footing here. The only advantage the mangler injection has over the chopper gunner is that you can use this indoor. You can use it anywhere. This you of course cannot. So it's kind of glitchy when you use it on the terminus boss, since it's partially undercover, and you can't use it at all on the Liberty Falls Easter egg. So the Easter egg boss, anyways. So it is OP. If you pop this during an evacuation, you are going to exfil successfully, and especially if you have these two, there's no doubt about it. It doesn't matter what round you're on. So these are required if you're going to go high rounds, like up to 100. So keep that in mind. The next one, the LDBR, I think it's called. It's good. It's like it's a better Hellstorm. That's what it is. It's a better Hellstorm. So for that, I'm gonna put it in A. It's going in A there. It's a lot of fun to use. I remember using this in Cold War. It wasn't called the LDBR, it's called just Airstrike, I think. But that thing, it's just so satisfying seeing it blow away zombies and manglers and all that. It's just so much fun to use because it adds so much chaos. I love chaos in this game. So that's definitely an A for me. The next one, the sentry turret, is very good. I mean, all these are very good, of course. But this one almost acts like as a second player, especially in solo. It will just, gun down the zombies and it will last a very long time. The only thing you gotta be careful about is if you throw a grenade at this thing, it's gone. It's vanquished. So you have to be careful. Don't throw grenades at it. It is made out of cardboard, but this thing does its job and it does decent damage to the bosses. So I would say it is definitely A. Now, the next one, the hand cannon, which is the new kill streak that just came out during the event, the hit list event. I will say this is the one that I will put in the C category. And I'll tell you why. It does good damage, right? Like, it does fine damage, but it only gives you 10 shots, and I mean, come on. It only gives you 10 shots, and it works as like a sniper, so it penetrates through all the zombies. That's really good and all. The only thing is that you could either spend your salvage on that, or you could spend it on all these other ones. I think it's almost just about as much as the LDBR and the sentry turret. I would definitely pick the sentry turret and the LDBR over that any day. It's just weird pulling this out. You just pull out a pistol and you start shooting at zombies, and it's like, so I have a limited, it's the Annihilator from Black Ops 3. That's what it is. That's what it is, exactly what it is. It's the Annihilator from Black Ops 3, but infinite damage, I guess. It's not great against amalgams at all. Unless you spam the whole clip into it, then yeah, he'll be dead, but use all your ammo. So it's the worst one. Like, it's still really good. It's a kill streak, of course. It's viable. It's the worst one. So I'm like 7 minutes through this recording and I totally forgot about the Mangler cannon. So I just added it here. I'll take it back, actually. It's worse than the hand cannon. This only has 3 shots, and most of the time you're probably going to miss the shot and just shoot the ground by accident, and it's just going to explode and kill. It'll kill most of the horde of zombies around you. If you aim it correctly, it will kill the entire horde, but it's just kind of unpredictable, and it only has 3 shots, so it's kind of useless to pick up unless you just really want a kill streak. So this thing is definitely the worst one. It is C. And then we have the last one, the RCXD. I think it's not called the RCXD in this game though. I think it's called something else, something XD. But the RCXD is this one is kind of confusing. You could say it's S because it's not a glitch, but the exploit on Terminus, when you put this on top of those boxes, it can just kill kind of forever, and it's a really good high round strategy, but that's only on Terminus. So on other maps, it's really garbage. It kills, but the thing is that you have to keep this thing away from zombies. The zombies will follow it, and it kind of acts as a monkey bomb, which is nice for the other players around you, but you have to keep it away from the zombies, which is virtually impossible, and like in later rounds anyways. And I mean, it one-shots because it's a kill streak, but once the zombie touches it or even thinks about touching it, it explodes, and wow, you just wasted your kill streak. So this thing, I'll put in A, just because if you're like a master at it, it can be really broken, but if you just pull this thing out and forget how to use it, yeah, you didn't use it at all. But high round strategy on Terminus, it's OP as hell. So that's the Black Ops 6 zombie kill streaks tier list. I know this video is pretty short, but again, it is pretty obvious where these things go. I still think it's fun to make this tier list anyways. So if you guys enjoyed, don't forget to give me a subscribe or a like or a comment or whatever you want, or an FU. And yeah, the next video I will do field upgrades, and I have the reaction to the Citadel de Moore gameplay trailer up right now, so go and watch that if you haven't. And yeah, I'll see you guys later, and goodbye.